Being a minimalist is a decision you make to own less and live a stress-free, more fulfilling life. You're happy with what you have and don't crave more. Minimalism also helps you become financially stable, which gives you the freedom to pursue things you're passionate about. Number 10. Buy quality before quantity. Investing in quality products saves time and money and supports sustainability. A minimalist knows that buying quality, despite the price being higher, surpasses quantity. A good quality item saves you money because it serves you for longer, and there is less frequency of replacement. For example, when you buy a pair of $10 shoes, you will probably have to replace them after a few months. Buying a pair of $100 high-quality shoes can last you several years, which is ultimately value for your money. This also applies to furniture and other accessories. Cheap doesn't necessarily mean that it's frugal. If the cheap item wears out before its time, you are going to be spending money to replace it. Quality over quantity reduces stress and brings satisfaction, happiness, and money. Number 9. Having a minimalist budget. A minimalist budget is spending money on what you truly value. This helps to eliminate the non-essentials from your life to make room for the things that are of value to you. A minimalist budget can help you reduce your monthly expenses and help you save money. Take a moment to consider how often you allow yourself to spend money on something that is not essential. It not only costs you money, but also clutters your home with unnecessary items. This causes you to want to find a bigger house, which costs more money. To create a minimalist budget, you can start by evaluating what currently serves your purpose. It's about living simply and having only what you need to go about your daily life. For example, buying a $200 outfit you have been eyeing online might seem like a good idea at the moment, but a few months down the line, that outfit is another piece of clothing in your closet. If you compare the need for a new outfit to the importance of saving up the money, saving wins. Number 8. Reuse or recycle. Recycling and money saving go hand in hand. If you reuse items that you have in your home before going to the store for new items, it allows you to buy less, which helps you save money, hence strengthening your savings account. For example, a piece of new furniture can be a huge expense, even when purchased at a discount store. It's much cheaper to repair broken armrests, change the covers on your old couches, or repaint your tables. Buying a new couch costs anywhere from $1,000 and up. Repairing your couch can cost you about $600 if you throw in new cushions. This saves you so much money, especially if you considered quality when you first bought your couch. You don't have to change all of it, you just have to replace some parts. Another good example is reusing containers, such as peanut butter containers or takeout containers. What do you do with your takeout containers? Reusing them to store items such as leftover food can save you from having to buy new containers. You can also use them to store flour, coffee, or even cereals. A much better way to save money by recycling is to stop throwing away things you can reuse. You'll see a significant change in your finances when you don't have to withdraw cash every time you need storage for your things at home. Number 7. Create a capsule wardrobe. Have you ever stood in front of your closet and wondered why you can't decide what to wear despite having a closet full of clothing? Better yet, have you ever sat down and tried to calculate the amount you've spent on all the items in your closet? We bet not. The truth is, you'd probably pass out from shock when you realize the thousands of dollars you have put into buying clothes you hardly ever wear. This is why having a capsule wardrobe is the best way to organize your clothes. Why do you need Versace robes in 3 different colors? A Versace robe costs $450 and up. Why not buy a good quality store-brand robe for less than $50? It serves the same purpose and is almost 10 times cheaper. Having a capsule wardrobe allows you to sort out the clothes you don't need and sell them or give them away. It also prevents you from buying new clothes often, which saves a big chunk of your money. Look in your closet, count the clothes that are your everyday wear. Now count the ones you hardly ever touch. We are willing to bet that the items you wear outnumber the ones you don't wear, right? What if you have a garage sale and sell them for cheap? You'd have money in your pocket and an organized closet. Win-win if you ask us. Number 6. Make mindful purchases. Mindful purchases are a more thoughtful approach to using money. It is spending money in a way that aligns with your goals and values that makes you feel purposeful. Changing your spending habits is a process and likely won't happen overnight. However, you can start by setting goals and implementing a pre-purchase waiting period. Train yourself to wait 24 hours before making a small purchase and a week or more before making large purchases. Instead of buying something on impulse, the waiting period strategy will help you decide if you want to buy that item or question if you need it at all. For example, people tend to splurge on unnecessary items at the mall or in stores. This costs you money that you could save for emergencies or a cushion for the hard days. You can discipline yourself to purchase only the items you need and not anything above it. Some ways to do this include shopping online for things like groceries, which offer free shipping for orders above a certain amount. You can also discipline yourself to carry cash instead of using your cards, which tempts us to overspend. Number 5. Spend less than what you earn. For some people, financial hardships are due to not bringing in enough money. For many others, the problem comes from spending more money than they make. Spending less and saving more can benefit you in many ways. Spending less helps you make bigger savings, which helps you achieve financial freedom. This enables you to enjoy a stress-free life because you don't have money issues. Did you know that financial problems can adversely affect your health? When you're financially stressed, it affects your ability to manage money, which causes more problems and becomes a vicious cycle. Spending less than you earn ensures that you have some money left over by the end of the month, which alleviates stress. For example, a way to spend less than you earn is to trim your monthly expenses to a more manageable amount. You can decide to do away with cable, make an effort to carry a packed lunch to work, cut off your gym membership. This helps spend less on these services, which helps you save more. Many people are burying themselves in debt by spending more instead of changing their lifestyle and living simple, debt-free lives. Spending less helps you keep away from debt and helps your saving habits improve. Number 4. Be debt-free. There is a Yiddish proverb that says, "Interest on a debt grows without rain." It couldn't be more true. Many lenders, even when regulated, charge high interest rates on your debt, which causes you to pay for a long time. But paying off debt and saving money are both necessary to achieve good financial health. Carrying a debt is a financial burden. It can drag down your saving habits and your peace of mind. It is possible to pay off debt while also saving money, but it requires strategic planning and streamlining your spending habits. For example, credit card debt is sweet when you're rocking that shiny gadget, but paying for it is like a funeral, especially if you fall back on payments. This is because late charges apply for debt that is more than 30 days late. You can pay up to a $40 late fee, not to mention the daily interest that accrues. You can reduce certain expenses to pay off your debt and save your money. The sooner you begin, the more time you have to save. Living a debt-free life is one of many people's dreams, but most don't get to achieve it for reasons as simple as not paying it off early and not being disciplined. Number 3. Track your expenses. If you've ever had a toddler in the house, you know how easily they can disappear if you are not keeping a close eye on them. Well, money is like that too. The solution is simple but requires discipline. Keep a record of what you spend. If you don't keep a record and stay aware of where your money goes, it is nearly impossible to know which area of your expenses to trim. Track your spending down to the last cent, even the $5 bill you gave to the homeless man or used to pay for a soft drink. This is a minimalist habit that helps you account for every single dime, which helps you save money because you know where it's going. You can arrange days in the week to have a money date where you have your notebook or even a budget app to help track your expenses. Doing this for a minimum of 2 months will see a significant change in your finances. This is because you'll have solid ideas on where most of your money gets wasted and take decisive action to curb the spending, hence saving your money. Number 2. Do it yourself. Home repairs are necessary and help you prevent overspending. As every homeowner knows, repairs come up more often than we would like. It is more enjoyable doing things by yourself and achieving a good result. For example, redoing a small section of chipped paint instead of hiring a handyman can save you top dollars. A painter can cost between $40 and $60 per hour, while others charge per square meter. You can save this money if you learn how to repair stuff around your house. You can learn things online by watching videos and teaching yourself how to perform such tasks. For example, if you have a leaking sink and you have a plumber coming to fix it, it can cost you between $45 to $85 per hour depending on your location. Keep in mind that this cost does not cover any parts that need replacing. Learning new skills is beneficial for your wallet, as it helps you save more money and acquire a minimalist set of skills. You can also learn to repair old or faulty electronic gadgets. You may be surprised. It might up being your side hustle that brings in more money than you thought possible. Before we get into the number 1 spot, make sure to check out the links in the description for our best recommendations to boost your savings. Number 1. Get comfortable saying no. It can be difficult to muster up the courage to say no when you are compelled to drop some cash. But if you are serious about saving money, you are going to have to learn how and when to say no in different circumstances. Use the phrase to make your major life goals clear with loved ones, especially family and friends. They must know in advance why you will be cutting back on certain expenses in the budget. You are in control of your spending, and you might need to remind yourself of that from time to time. For example, you are invited to a party and know you have to spend a good amount of cash. There is no need to be under pressure to say no, because your budget and goals are not aligned with such kind of spending. You are not obligated to please anybody. Please you and you alone. Saying no to circumstances that require you to part money and are not beneficial to your goals in the long run is the simplest form of saving money. Make sure to check out the next video. You're going to get a ton of value from that one. See you there.